right. Hey, hey. Welcome back, guys. Let's go ahead, Leos, and jump on into a story. We're just going to we're going to allow this one to roll however it rolls, and we shall see. All right, that's where I'll just put that. I'll just say we shall see. We have got spell jars and we've got herbs. So first off, somebody's got wishes, hopes, dreams. Somebody could be busy in the kitchen cooking. They might be putting a ton of love into their food. They might be imagining, like, I want my family to really enjoy what it is that I'm creating. I want to really, I feel like somebody wants to have a wonderful time, like great conversation, great, sitting and breaking bread together and, conversing and having some kind of really positive energy. Especially, it's like somebody's busy concocting something that they know is going to lead to people sitting down, eating, and communicating over, which obviously, I mean, we've got Thanksgiving coming up here in the United States. So that's a pretty great energy on that. But the fact that it's spell jars combined with herbs, it's like, oh, somebody's definitely got an idea of like the words that are going to fall from someone's lips, and the what the herbs represent. And herbs can represent a lot of different things, right? Different medicinal herbs are out there, different things that are soothing to the gut, or things that are, it's always relaxing to kind of sit and eat together and enjoy something. We've got a Queen of Wands that this could be our Leo, who is really making, and like in their mind, they're picturing who they want to sit down and connect with. Now, I'm thinking of that film Chocolate right now, where there's a lot of emotion going into somebody's kitchen right now. Four of Swords. While someone is either preparing a meal or preparing some kind of, maybe it's tea, maybe it's something like that, I feel like our character has in their mind the vision of healing. Maybe they are imagining how great it would be to send out loving, healing vibes to an individual. It's definitely them in charge of this, though. That Queen of Wands is always going to be the one in charge. Ooh, King of Swords, King of Cups. This could be a mother who wants to see her husband and son get back onto a good vibe, or see her sons get back into a good vibe. This could be a woman who wants to send out healing energy towards someone that she loves very much and wants them to kind of morph from being a King of Swords into a King of Cups. There's a lot of different ways we could look at this, but the bottom line is, or the big picture is, we have a Leo who is actively putting together. It feels like while they're in the kitchen cooking, or while they're making something, their mind goes to some really beautiful thoughts about how nice it would be to heal something with an individual, to bring somebody out of their stagnant energy and bring them into a more loving energy. Whether that's because she wants two people to heal a rift and she's hoping she can be the one who facilitates it, or she's just thinking about wanting a King of Swords, possibly a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, to shift into King of Cups energy, for them to be more loving, giving, and receptive. You notice how the King of Swords has like this bar of light shining and going straight over their crown. And we have it here too with that Four of Swords. I would identify it like this and say, this Leo has thought in their mind, I'm projecting this positive energy of healing very specifically to a King of Swords. That's why I'm inclined to say she's either has conflict with the King of Swords and she wants it to be healed between the two of them and have them become more of a King of Cups, or she knows that the King of Swords was kind of the source of some of the difficulty between themselves and the King of Cups. She is the facilitator here, but it might be very much for a romance that she wants to experience. Tell me more about that King of Swords first. Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups in the reverse. Painful ending of what could have been a ton of happiness. Why is she projecting healing on a King of Swords that she had a very painful ending with, where there was a missed opportunity for a Ten of Cups? Why is she projecting that healing? Death card, because she wants things to transform. Maybe she wants to free herself. Maybe this is just really important to her right now, that lots of negative energy gets swept away, gets cleaned out, gets refreshed, gets, pushed out of the energy field. We have a Queen of Swords upright, and we have a Nine of Cups upright. She might be wishing good on this person and saying, wherever you are, darling, I hope you're happy. I hope you found your Queen of Swords. I know I was a Queen of Wands, and maybe you didn't want me, or we didn't make it together, and it was a horrible ending that we endured, but I want the bad vibes to be let go of, and the best way I can do that is to wish you well. I wish you well with, I hope you met somebody that is your perfect mate since it wasn't me. That's what it looks like this Leo is projecting. And I believe that they're doing it as much out of this benevolent spirit for the King of Swords, but equally as much you're doing it for themselves. You're saying, I don't want to carry bitterness. I don't want to carry hurt. I don't want to carry the memory of painful endings. Maybe it's the King of Swords that created the ending, or maybe I hurt them, but the bottom line is I really wish them well. Now let's take a look at the King of Cups. We have got a Four of Cups upright. We've got the Tower sideways. We've got the Death card sideways, and we've got the Moon in the reverse. It almost looks like this is a Queen of Wands who feels as if there were two different masculines in her life. And it doesn't have to be male, by the way. This could all be same sex, doesn't matter. But right now we're going to talk about king as a he. But it seems like this Queen of Swords, or excuse me, Queen of Wands, is projecting healing toward a King of Cups as well, because there's like this energy of, baby, if you ever felt disappointed in the way things went with us, this doesn't have to be over. I'm still open to sitting down and talking and hearing you out, and maybe we could find common ground. So there's one person who she's just wishing well and saying, I hope wherever you end up, it's with the person that you want. I don't want to feel pain and hurt around what happened with us. And for the other person, she's saying, if you feel disappointed over what happened with us, that we had this bizarre ending and an incomplete, unfinished symphony, we could talk it out. We could reveal everything. Maybe we're both feeling this way. Why is this Leo feeling all of this right now? Because it's very much her who is thinking all this out right now. Why is this Leo feeling this way? Three of Wands. She's very much thinking about the future. What does the future hold? If we're going to think about the future, it's really good to make peace with our present. It's really good to say, okay, where am I at right now? What do I need to either bring into my future, or what do I need to project, or what do I need to put out there so that my future takes the shape that I'd like it to? We got an Ace of Wands. We got a High Priestess. So she's also feeling extremely, it's almost like, I don't know how else to say this, but I have in my mind a picture of a woman who is in the kitchen humming, cooking, and it's like she herself, even though she's in an empty kitchen and it's only her, she is thinking throughout all of this, I feel like I'm supposed to be cooking for a lover, for a romantic partner, for somebody who's supposed to sit down at a table across from me. And right now, I know that I'm not with a person like that, but I feel intuitively guided that I can almost envision their energy in this space with me right now. It's like she's connecting in the 5D realm with these two different masculines. She feels like this is something she's guided to really envision them, like walking through the door, and what would she say to them? What would happen if she were to get a chance to like sit down and have a meal with them, or sit down and have a cup of tea with them? What would the outcome of that be? Because she has a strong desire, and maybe she's picking up on their desire. I'll check on that in just a minute, because this is kind of an intriguing story. But we see her sensing this vibe of passion, desire. She really wants and really feels drawn right now to, we got a Queen of Cups, we got a Knight of Cups, and we've got, a Queen and a King of Cups and a Knight of Cups in the reverse. I was like, wait a second. Sorry, I can't see upside down very well. I thought, do we have two knights or two kings here? No, we have one of each. She really wants to be in a union. She wants to be happy with someone. She wants to be, it's almost like she wants to bypass the dating and the hashing things out and jump right into this solid, profound, meaningful connection. Okay, hold on, because I there is some nagging thing way in the back of my mind, and I don't want to say it unless it comes out, because there's no reason for me to say this unless it comes out. But let's check, how does each one of these kings feel about her? She already senses that someone is supposed to be knocking on her door, coming over for dinner, being a part of her world. It's like she's picturing, I know that I'm supposed to be married to somebody. I'm supposed to be the king and the queen of cups. I feel it, I sense it, I know it, and I'm really projecting that outward. This could be that she's like, by the time the next holiday rolls around, there's going to be somebody who's showing up in my house. I'm going to be in this beautiful connection, and I know it. I know that I need to project that outward even today and connect with them at that energetic level. Let's first take a look at, how does the King of Swords think about her, feel about her? What is, like, how are they connected to her at this point in time? The Lovers, they want to come back into her life. So we have a King of Swords who's actually thinking about flying, and they may have to fly to get to her. They could be at a distance. They are thinking powerful thoughts about her right now. No wonder she's picking up on them. 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups. They're thinking so much about wanting to return to her, choosing her, and yet they're a wounded warrior off here kind of on their own. Is that why she's projecting to them, I hope that you meet the right person. I want to heal things with you. I don't want you to come back to me, but I also don't want you to suffer just because we're not together. I don't want you to be miserable. Is that why she's feeling this, like benevolent energy toward them that she's putting out there? Because she's saying, I don't want that back. I want you to have the person that matches you, somebody who's maybe as ice cold as you are. Sorry, but kings and queens of swords, they would be a good match because they can be more critical thinking and not very passionate necessarily. And it's like, if she's saying, I know you want to come back into my world, but I wish you well moving forward. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, the World. The thing is, they feel like it's her. They feel like now is the right time. They could have a new beginning with her. They could not be at a distance anymore. They could be in her life. They could start a new chapter with her. So they're in a very different mind space. Is there any significant reason why she doesn't want them back? I mean, I know I just kind of suggested one, but let's let the cards talk. The Sun, Leo energy. She might just be saying, look, I want to be happy. And so in her mind, she might be saying, I want to be happy. And if the King of Swords didn't make me happy, maybe that's why I don't even want to think about the King of Swords anymore. I want them to go on and be happy with somebody else. The only thing is, this King of Swords, if they didn't make this Leo happy in the past, maybe because of distance, maybe because it was always, you notice how we have the bird, birds are migratory. They come and they go. They come and they go. If she's like, I want somebody who's there with me. I want somebody who's emotionally bonded to me. I want that. You didn't do that. You were cold. You were fine being at a great distance from me. You weren't really hungry to get back to me. I want somebody who shows me that they're hungry to be with me. And you just kind of seem aloof and like you're fine without me. And I want to be happy. And that didn't make me happy. It didn't make me feel loved. It didn't make me feel, like you really wanted the same things that I do. So no, I just want to let you go. Go meet somebody else who's as ice cold as you are, where you can be at a distance and be fine. The only thing is, this King of Swords is saying, Leo, I'm ready to be with you. I'm ready to close the distance. I'm ready to either move to be with you or you move to be with me. We can have a new beginning. It's time. Like, I finally got stuff worked out. I can be in Leo's world. Okay. Hold on. Let's now take a look at King of Cups. What is the King of Cups thinking about this Leo right now? What do they think? What do they want? What's their energy around the Leo? Ooh. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man, but we got the Devil. Okay, this is actually much tougher energy. The King of Cups is the one that the Leo thinks is supposed to be in their world. The only thing is, the King of Cups, in response to thinking about the Leo, they say, oh, there's big old delays, man. I got blocked by the devil. This King of Cups, they are either feeling really toxic or they're feeling like they don't know what to do when it comes to the Leo. Ace of Swords, if anything, they're saying they want to cut ties with the Leo energetically altogether because this is so bogged down and this is so toxic. Okay, this is a very surprising Knight of Coins in the reverse. They're not even trying to make their way back to the Leo, which is so ironic. Okay, so let me put it out here like this. We have a Leo who is picking up on the energy of two different people. What's interesting is those energies of those two people are completely enmeshed, and the Leo can't feel, even though they're a high priestess energy, they can't differentiate. It's like if you're listening to two radio stations at the same time and you're like, okay, I can't figure out which station do I tune this way or that way to get to the clarity of the radio station, because maybe one is still going to be really fuzzy and the other one's going to come in clear. But right now I'm picking up on both of them, so they're both fuzzy. The Leo is thinking she needs to tune out the energy of the King of Swords and tune in the energy of the King of Cups. But that's not correct. It's actually the King of Swords that's the right one for her. I mean, of course, depending on who she wants, right? It's just so interesting that she's feeling like, no, it's supposed to be somebody else. And they're over here, this King of Cups is over here going, I'm going to quit even pursuing the Leo right now or thinking about the Leo. In fact, this is me sending out a, goodbye, Leo. I'm too much in a stranglehold. I really can't come towards you right now, Leo. I really have to just quit even trying to work toward getting back to you. But she's over here thinking, King of Cups, I can feel it's you who's supposed to come toward me, and it's the King of Swords that I'm supposed to give the bye-bye to. This is a big shock, a big shock. Why? Why do they feel this way? Why does the King of Cups feel this way about the Leo? Eight of Coins, they have to go work on other things. They cannot be in Leo's life right now. They are they're not even looking in the direction of a romantic relationship at all. They're not thinking about coming home to Leo right now. They are completely submerging themselves in whatever they need to work on. Okay, so universe, what have we got to say to our Leo? Because that is a very big shocker, I would argue. What's the big message for this Leo? King of Wands, Temperance in the reverse. Leo, if you're calling in what's in your greatest and highest good, have to be open to the fact that it may not be the thing that we assume is going to be balanced. We've got Sag energy, but the Temperance is in the reverse. And it's funny because even in the reverse, this card actually, to me, it looks better in the reverse than it does in the upright. You notice how in this position, in the reverse, we see somebody walking toward us. In this position, we are the person walking away. And I just think that in the reverse, this says a lot. Leo got it wrong in this story. The person that is actually ready to be the King of Wands is the one who's coming toward Leo, not the one the Leo was trying to pull toward themselves. Wow, that's a different message. Because normally the Leo is like, I'm in charge. I know what I'm doing. I know how this goes. This is one of those stories where it says, no, we're not necessarily, yes, we're responsible for our own choices, but the person who is prepared, willing, ready, and able to be our partner at this point in life may not be who we think it is, because everyone has their own journey and at different points in their journey, they become the best version of themselves or get, shanghaied and have to, go do other work on themselves. They get waylaid somewhere along the way and they've got to go do other things. We've got an Ace of Swords and it's a bird. Birds are migratory. This is not who Leo expected, but it's the King of Swords who's right for the Leo now. And it's going to become very, very clear. They're bringing in the feather. They're bringing in healing. They're bringing in some kind of they really want to work with this Leo. They may be bringing Leo a gift. So how does this character end up in the Leo's life, in their world? Oof, let me just get one more on this. The Devil and the Emperor. They come fighting. They come in like a powerhouse. And Leo might be like, whoa, no, I'm sorry, King of Swords. I do not want to deal with you. And I think very swiftly, Leo could even be nervous about this. I don't want to hear from you. I've been sending out good energy. I hope that you've moved on. I don't want you. And this person might say, Leo, I'm not who I used to be. I'm an emperor now. And I think it's going to be like mind-blowing moment. This King of Swords has become a full-blown emperor, and all the fears that Leo had are, I think, going to be very much put to rest. Leo's got a lover coming in, and it's just not who they thought it was. All right, good luck to these characters. You guys, thanks for being here. Thanks so much for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. I will see you guys in the next. Bye.